All right.
Announcing the grand opening of the Diamond Casino and Resort. Play around. Escape the ordinary. An exclusive luxury adult playground with limitless indulgences. Binge and give in to temptation in our VIP casino. Play table games, slot machines, bet on horses.
Lonely stepbrother takes the race.
Spin the lucky wheel to win prizes or a new luxury car. Depraved nightlife, world-class luxury shopping. Or relax on the roof terrace and swing by the hot tubs and infinity pool. The party doesn't have to stop. Spend your money sensibly by purchasing a luxury penthouse, complete with lounge, guest bedrooms, home theater, bar, private tables, spa, and an office. Penthouse owners can play high-limit tables and chill in the VIP lounge with other people of a certain caliber. Give in to your whims and desires and an experience you'll never forget. Until you do. Private, pristine, impeccable. The most exclusive casino in San Andreas. The Diamond Casino and Resort. Play around.
All right. We will. All right. Woohoo! Hello there, everybody. We're back at the Diamond Casino and Resort opening day. Woo! That cutscene pops in the moment you load in. Yep. There's Social Club. New vehicles have been added. All kinds of new stuff. So we're going to look at the new Newswire about the opening, and it gives us more information. And of course, with all the new DLCs, there's the patch notes, the new game version notes. And actually, this game version is pretty good. It's pretty long, so hold on for that.
How you doing?
But that said, I read it because there's actually a lot of really good fixes in it. So for those that are new to the game, whenever they bring out a new big DLC like this, they tend to fix a lot of old things. So pretty cool. Yeah. So welcome back, everybody. I'm the Mizanzok. Welcome back for more Grand Theft Auto Online news. I don't have my news outfit on right now. Instead, I'm in a good mood. Yeah, my shirt. Yeah. So wow, and it brought us right in here. My spawn point was actually the office, so I'm all the way across town from where I'm supposed to be. Find hidden playing cards. Yeah, all kinds of new things, new collectibles, all kinds of stuff. Woo! All right. All right, guys, well, we're going to have a look at that Newswire, and we'll catch you guys up and me up with all the news, and we'll have a look at those patch notes, and then we'll come right back and look at the outside some more. See you guys back here in a minute. I better call in the news van. All right, everybody, so here we are back at the Rockstar Games website for the latest Rockstar Newswire, which just came out today, Tuesday, July 23rd. Yeah, entertaining those with impeccable good taste. Must be us again. Grand opening. The Diamond Casino and Resort is now open. Yay! All right, so it opened up today. I think it took a few hours. A lot of people expected it to come out at the usual time, but I think it was a few hours late earlier today. Well, late. They never gave us an actual time, so it's whenever they wanted, I suppose. Now, they did give us a little teaser trailer, an extra trailer the day after. So we'll play that. Why not? It's just a little 20-second thing. It just has some basic music with it. Yeah, for the game. There, we should fix our quality, shouldn't we? Yeah. So there's some of the new cars. I think we've seen some of those the other day, pulling up to the front there. Oh, new car, new car. Valet parking. Some games. There's the roulette. Yep, some card games. There's a slot machine and everything. The whole table games and everything. The whole outfit. Oh, yep. Horse rack tracing. And the Truffade Thrax. Yeah. The gift wheel. There it is there. The Diamond Casino and Resort. So yeah, just a little teaser that they give us here today for 20 seconds. Today marks the grand opening of the Diamond Casino and Resort, a sprawling entertainment and luxury living complex conveniently located in Vinewood, open to all citizens of southern San Andreas. At the heart and soul of the Diamond is your enjoyment. Whether you're meeting with friends for an array of activities or finding peace of mind in your personal penthouse spa, the Diamond is here to spoil you. Come play, come party, come experience. Play around. All right, there's the gift wheel. The casino floor abounds with activities for any taste. Use chips to play against the house, try your hand at roulette, blackjack, and the 3-card poker, or pull up a seat to the slot machines dishing out chips and an array of special prizes, including exclusive clothing. Gather at Inside Track for a single event or participate in the main event, where you can cheer on your favorite horse with friends, while the Lucky Wheel is a daily free spin, so that's free to spin daily. Activity with a range of rewards featuring everything from GTA money, special discounts, and clothing items to a rotating weekly selection of high-end vehicles. On display on the lobby podium. Check Rockstar support for details and limitations. I think they're pretty clear about how that works, though. Standard membership to the Diamond Casino and Resort is $500. Yeah, well, that's cheap. Yeah, 500 GTA dollars for the Diamond Casino, a standard membership, which includes a good welcome gift of 5,000 chips and grants access to several services and activities the casino has to offer, including valet parking. Anyone, including members who visits the Diamond, can receive a daily visitor bonus of 1,000 chips, redeemable at the cashier. So, cool. So very cheap to get into, and every day you should pick up your extra 1,000 chips at the cashier if you can. Rest assured. There's the infinity pool. Nice view. While the infinity pool on the roof terrace offers stunning views, the master penthouse has simply put the most opulent living space on the planet. Customize your floor plan with 8 optional add-ons: the lounge area, the media room, spa, bar, and party hub, private dealer, office, extra bedroom, and garage. And tailor your new property's color palette and patterns to your liking. Then drake the walls in highbrow abstract artwork purchased from the casino store and impress your guests with thought-provoking sculptures, knowing that their minds are simply too puny to fully appreciate them. The penthouse management option in the interaction menu allows you to place your new decorations in each room. All penthouses come with VIP memberships that grant access to special amenities like complimentary valet, champagne, and limousine services, as well as aircraft concierge, and access to high-limit tables and VIP lounges. You'll also get access to new cooperative missions and a range of casino work to tackle in free mode. The Chang family dynasty. Dao Chang and the Diamond staff are in serious trouble. Work with head of operations Agatha Baker and Chang to help them protect the Diamond from hostile takeover by the Duggins, a ruthless Texan petrochemical family seeking to expand their business by any means necessary. Step out of the infinity pool and dive into an all-new storyline set across action-packed missions for 2 to 4 players. So not solo. VIP CEOs and MC presidents seeking extracurricular work from Miss Baker. Ken Collar to embark on casino work that pays out both GTA money and chips as you recover stolen goods, wrangle disgruntled croupiers, and more for the ever grateful management team. In the casino store, there's some of the art they're appreciating. The casino store offers a rotating selection of painstakingly curated clothing, accessories, and artwork available to purchase with chips. Whether you're looking for questionable resort fashion or seeking a new conversation piece, you'll find it here. Flaunt it, wear it, nail it to your walls. That's good to hear they say rotating selection. So I thought that there was kind of small selection at first when we first looked the other day in our other video. So I assumed that they were going to be adding stuff and probably rotating it. New vehicles and races. There's the new Izzy. Yeah, cool. And the Obi Drafter. Whether you're showing off a new ride at the meetup in the covered parking garage of the Diamond or putting up the valet services to work, new vehicles to own and customize have hit the showroom floors of Southern San Andreas Super Autos and Legendary Motorsport. The Treffe Thrax supercar is available for purchase and can be spotted whirling on the podium as this week's Lucky Wheel prize. The OB8F Drafter sports car, Annis S80RR supercar, and the Enos Paragon R sports cars are all now available from Legendary Motorsport. Or pick up the highly customizable Weenie Issy Sport and Vapid Caracara 4x4 from Southern San Andreas Super Autos, and take them out on the track in a new race series consisting of 3 brand new land racetracks in addition to 4 classic fan favorite courses. Yeah, that's interesting. A lot of people wanted to see a Caracara that was a 4x4 instead of the 6-wheeled. Yeah, I wonder if it's a non-gun version too. Interesting. Hidden collectibles. Word on the street is that there are some objects of interest turning up in the state of San Andreas. Talk to any unlicensed dealer and shady antiquities and they'll tell you the same thing. People have been finding some seriously old school playing cards dotted around off the beaten track. Like 19th century old school. 50 or hidden playing cards are strewn across the state, waiting to be found and offering RP and chip bonuses for each and every discovery. Find them all to unlock the exclusive high roller outfit and a unique card set for your private dealer to deal blackjack and 3-card poker with. Collecting them all will also unlock a special item in Red Dead Online later this year. I was going to say that's obviously a Red Dead tie-in for the 19th century old school cards. So cool. So there's 54 cards for us to find out there. Twitch Prime benefits, which we talked about in the recent last couple news videos. Twitch Prime members who link their Twitch and Rockstar social club accounts before July 19th can claim their free Master Penthouse in-game today via the website on the RI Fruit. Those who missed the deadline can still purchase the Master Penthouse and receive a rebate for the price of the base Master Penthouse unit within 48 hours. And all Twitch Prime members who have linked their accounts will receive 75% off the Degassi Scramjet and Nagasaki Shitaro to July 31st. as well as an additional 10% off all sale items. Woohoo, that's pretty good. They seem to be really beefing up the Twitch Prime lately. And much, much more. Degeneratron. We brought we brought the fight to the arcade. Street Crimes, Gang Wars Edition. The whole city is up for grabs. Choose your side and claim what's yours. Invade and Persuade for the makers of Invade and Persuade 1. Invade and Persuade 2. 3 all new stages. Fighting the evil boredom. Yeah. So there's our arcade games. We'll get into those as we get into it. After your guests have vacated your members' party and the complimentary cleaning services have lifted the questionable stains from the upholstery, you can kick back with 2 Degeneratron classics. The Diamond has secured exclusive rights to Invade and Persuade 2 and Street Crimes Gang Wars Edition. Each comes standard with the Bar and Party Hub add-on in the penthouse. And then the Diamond program, and we mentioned that in yesterday's news video if any of you want to check that out. I think I even put a timestamp at the beginning of the video for those that want to go right to the Diamond program details. Jump into the GT Online this week to experience the Diamond Casino Resort, plus earn your way into the Diamond program for exclusive benefits. And unlock this week, so this is the gift for just logging in right now, the Blue Diamond Tea. Ends July 31st. To celebrate its opening, the Diamond Casino and Resort is gifting all residents of Los Santos the Blue Diamond Resort LST, completely free. Simply play GT Online anytime before July 31st to claim. If your helipad atop the Diamond could use a little furnishing, take advantage of 40% off the selection of helicopters this week, including the Buckingham Swift Deluxe, Super Velito Carbon, and the Volatus that we just got recently. Today's update also brings new daily objectives as well as a slew of other updates and fixes. In response to your feedback, we've disabled the option to use passive mode when occupying weaponized vehicles. That's a big one. And we're going to get into the title updates in a moment, guys. This is a big news update today. And sometimes I breeze over that, but this title update actually has a lot of good fixes in there. We've also made the Ghost to Player option more accessible to players on the defensive, becoming available after fewer kills and applying to organizations and MCs in addition to single players. Big changes. Read the full title update notes for more details. Stay tuned to the Newswire as we detail new gameplay, vehicles, bonuses, and more updates in the weeks to come. And for more details on the Diamond Casino Resort, visit the diamondcasinoresort.com website. And we checked that out in our video again last night. So if you want, you might want to check that out if you missed it. So switching over to the title updates. There we go. Title update 1.47. Moving along. New content for obviously the PS4, Xbox One, and PC only. So it's going to mention the Diamond Casino here a little bit, which we just kind of read about and last night. The Diamond Casino has been added. It's opened. Shared location for players to enjoy together. Casino offers a wide range of activities, provides multiple guest services for players to use. So I'm just going to breeze these by. The real fixes are down below. Casino Penthouse has been added to GT Online. Players can purchase Casino Penthouse from the Diamond Casino Resort website. So you need to go to their website to purchase it. And can be customized with a choice of optional extras such as media room, spa, private dealer, the ones we read earlier. The Penthouse also provides owners with VIP membership that gives access features including a new casino story missions, free mode missions, and 2 new arcade games. The hidden playing card collectibles have been added. So search all over Los Angeles to find them. And then now we're getting into some interesting details. So 7 new vehicles have been added to GT Online: the Travate Thrax, the OA8F Drafter, the Weenie SE Sport, the Vapid Caracara 4x4, the NSS ADR, the NS Paragon R, and an armored version as well. Available on completion of casino story missions in GT Online. So it sounds like you have to complete some of that content to be able to get the access to the armored version. Over 400 plus items of clothing and artwork to the Penthouse will be made for sale for male and female characters in the casino store that rotates items weekly. New races have been added to GT Online. 1 new series has been added to GT Online, Race Series. 6 new player actions have been added to GT Online. So this is kind of interesting. So we've got the cutthroat action now. So when you look at somebody, you say your fish cut through. That kind of action. Yeah, I'm surprised it wasn't in there already. Crybaby, Stinker, Shadowboxing, Karate Chops. We've got karate action now, everybody. Karate option. Chop, chop, chop. And the Woogie, which I imagine is another dance move type thing like we got with After Hours. So I always like seeing more of those. That's kind of cool. The new daily objectives have been added to GT Online, and 11 new awards have been added to GT Online as well. Probably related to the casino DLC, I'd imagine. All right, new features and updates. Updates have been made to passive mode. So this is big changes, option in GT Online. So for those that don't know, passive mode's been a bit of a pain. It kind of helps people, but it also is a griefer favorite. A lot of people will come along, kill you, go into passive mode. There'll be, I forget the name for it. There's a nickname for them. You always forget all these nicknames that people come up with their names, but passive mode griefers, basically people going in and out of it to try to mess with you. So anyway, that's been changed quite a bit. Yeah, passive mode can no longer be active when using a weaponized vehicle. Period. So I wonder if they've if they've made sure they got all the vehicles or if there's any bugs or glitches. But apparently, any weaponized vehicle, you cannot be in passive mode any longer. A passive mode cooldown of 2 minutes is now in place for players who have just killed another player. Now that's a big one, and I think that's a good choice, really. You know, because like I said, people would come along, kill you, and then go right into passive mode, and you couldn't even retaliate. But now, there's a 2-minute timer for that, so they cannot. Players now must wait 5 minutes before they can activate passive mode again after disabling it. So you can't go in and out of it anymore. It's now a 5-minute cooldown timer between being able to go in and out. Awesome, I think. Players must now wait 30 seconds before they can disable passive mode after activating it. All right, and then that would give you the 5-minute timer. So that's some big changes. That should probably reduce some. I think that's going to get some good players killed, unfortunately, but I think it's going to affect more griefers than good players, personally. I think that's going to make it much harder to use passive mode as a cheat, basically. Now, before we move on, I just wanted to mention to you guys, don't forget that you can also give a bounty. You know, it's one of the real usefulnesses to Lester's bounty, is just give anybody the cheapest bounty, or whatever bounty you want, but the cheapest bounty, which I think is 2,000, and it shows up as 1,000 after Lester's cut. And that will stop them from going into passive mode completely. So even though they might have these timers in this, they won't even be able to go into it at all once they have the bounty on them. So it's kind of a useful tip to remember if you're going back and forth or you think they're going to do something like that. Give them a small bounty and then they can't go into passive mode. Now, if they already went into passive mode and you're too late, which is often the case, at least when you give them the bounty, they cannot go back into it afterwards. Yeah, but it sounds like this has cured a lot of those delays anyway. Yeah. Updates have been made to the Go Ghosted option in GTA Online. The Go Ghosted option is now available to players after 2 deaths instead of 3. The length of time players remain ghosted to each other has been increased from 2 minutes to 5 minutes. Interesting. The window of time for consecutive kills to the count has been increased from 5 minutes to 10 minutes. The Go Ghosted option is now available if the killing player is part of an organization or motorcycle club. So players can go ghosted to just the player name, go ghosted to an organization, basically CO companies or VIPs, and any MC, motorcycle clubs. Players will remain ghosted to the members of the gang even if they disband. So that's pretty cool. So that's kind of an option many players don't even know about because it only happens when you've been killed, basically. And it used to be 3, but now after you've been killed twice, you'll have an option to be able to go ghosted, which I believe is I'm trying to remember if that's a Lester option. But yeah, they've changed it quite a bit. In the past, a lot of people didn't use it because most of the time you were in your company or in your MC and it wouldn't work there. Now you can, so that's a huge change. So that'll make it harder for people to find you. And as well, it increased from 2 minutes to 5 minutes that you'll be hidden from each other. So that's pretty cool. Yep, and as well, it does, for those of you who are still actually battling, like want the battle to continue on, your consecutive kills count has been increased from 5 minutes to 10 minutes. So in a sense, that kind of means that your one-on-one mini battle going on between you and that other player will be allowed to continue for 10 minutes before it stops counting you guys as being in a battle. Which I think is kind of good. 5 minutes is kind of short. Sometimes it takes minutes to get back to people after you've gotten your awesome vehicles, right? Something to nail them with. Updates have been made to daily objectives in GTA Online. A number of PvP-related daily objectives have been removed. Now, this is other big changes, guys. The first daily objective in the list will now be the same for all players each day. The cash reward for completing the daily, weekly, and monthly streaks has been increased. Woohoo! So, for those that don't know, in your interactive menu, you'll see an option there called Daily Objectives. And it's been in the game for a long time. It's a good way for newbies to make money. You check your daily objectives, and there'd be 3 objectives for you to do. And if you completed them in that game session, that day in game, I guess, that real life day in game, you would get 25,000. And I think that's a small achievement. I can't remember for a newbie or not, but it does have a little pop-up for it, but I'm not sure if it actually gets you anything. But 25,000, it's quite often an easy way to make a quick 25,000. Sometimes you could do it while you're doing your missions. It sometimes gave you easy ones like steal cars, blow up vehicles, get away from the police. And quite often just naturally grinding away, you'd get these bonuses and get an extra 25,000. Now, for those of you who wanted to go further, and there's, I believe, some achievements related to them, you could go for 7 days in a row. And that would give you 100,000. So for 7 days in a row, it would give you a bonus on the 7th day of 100,000. Now, this has all been increased, guys. So 25,000 for one day has now been increased. But unfortunately, I couldn't find any up-to-date information on what the increase is. It doesn't tell us here, and I couldn't find anybody that's found out yet. And I imagine it might take some time because, the objective goes on to another third layer of the objective for 28 days. So you can have it for one day for 25,000 if you complete the objectives. If you complete the objectives every day for 7 days. Now, just so you guys know, that's not 7 days real life in a row. It's 7 days that you played. So, if you only played one day a week on Saturdays, as long as every Saturday you played, you did the daily objective, it would count as another day in a row towards your count. So 7 days that you play. So never play and not complete the objective if you're trying to build them up, right? But if you did let them build up and kept on doing them for 7 days in a row, you get 100,000, now more. And for 28 days, which is a huge, hard to do feat, it's 500,000. And now that's been increased, so who knows to what? But I wonder if it's doubled now to 1 million or 750,000. Who knows? But it was a good way of making money as long as you didn't get hit. Now that brings us back to this first one here, daily objectives. So quite often people were angry about it because you'd be 20 days in or so, and it would give you these PvP related objectives that were really hard to accomplish sometimes. Sometimes there was nobody else playing it like you were or doing the same thing. So basically it would ruin your 20-day streak or wherever you were, and you'd have to start all over again as day 0 if you were trying to get up to the 28 days. So I imagine that's why they've removed it. So awesome. So that should make doing the daily objectives much easier. On top of that, speaking of easier, everybody will have the same objective. The first objective will be the same for all players. So that means that everybody will be doing the same thing, which is nice. It would give you things like a boat race, and you'd be the only person looking for a boat race. It was really hard. But now, if it's the first objective and everybody's got a boat race, well, then there'll be a really much better, a greater chance of everybody else playing boat races or being interested in them, right? If we all have the same objective. New services option has been added to the interaction menu that allows players to view and change options for all large vehicle properties such as the Terabyte, the Avenger, the Mobile Operation Center, and the Galaxy Super Yacht. So that's kind of cool too. So that means basically our interactive menu has shrunk a little bit, which is good. It was getting a little bit big. These things would appear on your interactive menu as separate categories, and now, as you guys can see, that's 4 different things on your interactive menu. So now they've put them together under the services option, which I think is good, a little bit more organized. Updates have been made to series and GTA Online. Featured Adversary mode has been renamed to Featured Series. Target Assault Series has been removed. Each series type now only has 1 trigger on the map. So for those of you who are a little OCD, thought the map was getting like crazy, a little bit messy, a lot of newbies hopped into the game like, holy cow, that map's crazy. Like you can't tell what's going on, what's important, what's not. Well, they've made it a little bit better. So now instead of seeing all those race icons for the same type of races, you only see 1 of them on the map. To be honest with you guys, I rarely ever use those triggers anyway. I quite often go through the pause menu and just go through the jobs menu. Several help text entries regarding existing series have been removed. Updates have been made to the series to help text appearance rates. Player elevation indicators are now present in all instance content such as adversary modes, heists, and etc. That's pretty awesome too. So, like when you're flying and you've got an objective, it'll have a little arrow, a little chevron it might be called, a little arrow that'll be pointing up or down. And if you look at it closely on your map, on those little targets, you'll be able to tell when you're flying along if that target is below you or above you. Yeah, and it's kind of handy when you're flying across the map, things like that. So now inside these kinds of instance content, such as heists and adversary mode, you can tell player elevation, so you can see where your other players are or opponents, I imagine, and teammates. Time trials now pay out 100,000 upon successful completion. They used to be 50,000, so that's now been doubled. The stone hatchet has been added to creators. The Glacian Impaler is now purchasable at Arena War TV website. I think they were having trouble with that. Arena traps have been added to the arena creator, and race type of Arena War races are now forced into being a GTA race, which I think is good. Yeah, the Arena War races, I think there was some way you could glitch it, and you couldn't actually be fighting each other, which is kind of weird for Arena War. Players can now use the laptop in the Arena Workshop to see all of their sponsored tier unlocks they have been awarded, and the nightclub popularity gained for completing a nightclub management mission has been increased from 10% to 25%. So awesome. So big changes there, like subtle, you may not think so, but these are big changes that a lot of people have complained about. So now you can see your sponsorship tier unlocks very easily. And the nightclub popularity, a lot of people hate those popularity missions to keep your popularity bar up. A lot of people just let their club be dead and Laszlo cry on the couch. So, if what I've always told people, and you guys might already know, but I recommend changing your DJs. I just change them back and forth, and I use the money from the safe to change DJs, and I still come out making 40 to 60% of the money I take from the safe. So I still have made millions, even though I'm putting a lot of that money back in from the upstairs. I wouldn't worry about it. It's not a lot of money compared to the warehouses down below in the nightclub, but it's millions. It's worth it. Yeah, and now those popularity missions, if you don't want to do the GJ thing, it's now a big change. So instead of having to do 10 of those missions to fill your bar from 0, you only have to do 4. So that's a big change. Yeah, they're kind of annoying and they don't pay you anything, so that's much better. GTA story mode fixes an issue that resulted in players being unable to access the railgun. Fixed an issue that resulted in players being unable to buy cinema tickets. So a couple story mode fixes still. And online fixes for stability, performance, and networking. Ongoing improvements have been made in GTA Online to fix crashes, improve the quality of matchmaking, and reduce the number of online connection issues, including disconnections and split sessions. Woohoo! So I think all of us have run into that, no matter what platform you're on. There's certain days, it's just a nightmare sometimes. Yeah. General miscellaneous and PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Fixed issues related to earning, losing ammunition when dropping and picking up the Widowmaker or Unholy Hellbringer weapons. And a lot of people knew about this. Apparently this is an issue with a couple other weapons as well that we're going to read. But here and there you could lose all your ammunition, or a ton of it, just by being killed when you had the weapon, or by dropping and picking it up. Fixed an issue that resulted in players getting when dying. Yeah, that's the one I was just mentioning. Fixed an issue that resulted in incorrect behavior of the reinforced scoop modification on the arena contender vehicles. Fixed issue that resulted in players losing ammo and their weapons after completing an arena war job. So if you ever noticed that all of a sudden your ammo was missing, it might not have been your imagination. Yeah, Rockstar. Fixed an issue that resulted in players losing ammo after getting killed by the hatchet. And fixed an issue with button conflict in the business battle targeted data. And fixes for resulted in players dying after delivering supplies to the warehouse. That would have been nice. Fixed an issue that resulted in thermal vision working incorrectly. Fixed issues that resulted in players losing the yellow coloration of the stock wheels on the Nightmare consumer variant of the Arena War vehicles. Fixed issues that resulted in the save outfits option to be missing while in the wardrobe. Fixed issues that resulted in wardrobe items appearing blank. Fixed an issue that resulted in the hide options Arena War series menu not working correctly. And fixed with players not being targeted in the Biker Club works Stand Your Ground. Yep, lots and lots of fixes. And a lot of these I think I've read about. A lot of people ran into them or avoid it because of these issues. Fixed an issue that resulted in song skipping when going through Transform Races tricks points. Fixed an issue with the turning circle of the Nagasaki Shamira tricycle. Fixed issue that resulted in players getting stuck when entering or exiting properties. That one I've ran into many times. Many times. And fixed an issue with the Arena Wars career and career unlocks. Fixed an issue with model livery and modifications of the following vehicles. I need some coffee. Burning eyes, much better. Yep, so modification fixes for the Benefactor Bruiser, the Glassy Brutus, MTL Cerebus, the Western Deathbike, Shyster Deviant, Vapid Dominator, Arena variants, the Glassy Impaler, Weenie Issy, the Arena variants, Bravado Sasquatch, HVY Scarab, Vapid Slam Van, and the Arena variants, and the ANS ZR380. And I think there's many little bugs and glitches people found. Hopefully they're all fixed now. Fixed an issue that resulted in no ambient population within ammunition, so now we should see some people shopping in there. Fixed an issue that resulted in players getting stuck when quitting the adversary mode hot bomb. Fixed an issue that resulted in players being told they do not have active hairstyle while in the barbershop. Yeah, so some haircuts appearing as bald. I think I ran into that a long time ago. I went into a mode and then I came back out and I was had this weird haircut. I had to change it. Fixed an issue that resulted in players not being taken to the lobby when launching a job. Fixed an issue with pricing for dual war poles modes on the Weenie Apocalypse Izzy. And issue of spike damage on the Weenie Izzy area contender vehicles. Issues that resulted in players getting stuck when quitting a job. Incorrect payouts for some Arena Wars. Fixed issues with props not loading correctly in Arena War. The UI to be incorrect in Arena War. Wreck it. Fixed an issue that resulted in the objective falling through the map in Arena War. Flag War. Fixed an issue that resulted in the flag being returned to the spawn point instead of dropping where a player died in the Arena War Flag War. And lots of Arena War fixes for the Flag War. Incorrectly receiving invites to Arena War. Here come the monsters. Fixed issue that resulted in players spawning under the map in Arena War tag team. Nice. Fixed issue that resulted in players not having a tablet controls in the spectator box during Arena War tag team. Fixed lighting issues in Arena War Bomb Ball. Incorrect player being granted the win in Arena War Carnage. That would have been nice. You win and you don't win. What happened? Resulted in players clipping through the map during the round intro camera in Arena War Games Masters. Yep, so lots of stuck in Arena War, stuck when firing. Yeah, clipping the ground in Arena War, and lots of different ones. Enough, not players not being given enough product to complete the biker cell mission. Friends in need. Fixed an issue that resulted in the engine drive belt animation not displaying on several arena contender vehicles. And sale banners not being visible on some vehicles purchasable through the Arena War website. Vehicle jump boost not functioning on the RC Bandito under some circumstances. Yeah, so these are all ones that I've read about, and I'm sure many of you guys ran into. Yeah, so I thought this one's kind of filled with a lot of good fixes. Yep. So fixes for the websites to be able to search them. Player vehicles incorrectly respawning after entering water during the RC Bandito race. Yep. More RC Bandito fixes. Many more. Let's see, anything else good. Resulted in the lock-on position of the Savage helicopter to be too low. Yeah, I remember that. That was another one. So a lot of people noticed that the Savage could dodge missiles, and I think it still can. You know, we'll get into that maybe one of these days. It's kind of a combination of using your controller to fly left while you're using your rudder controls to go right, you know, at the same time. But it was also helped by the fact that the lock-on position was apparently too low. But now that's been fixed, so that might make it easier to shoot down people in the Savage. So if you've been using your Savage, you might want to check it out first and take it easy and be careful, because it might get shot down easier now. Fixed an issue that resulted in enemies playing incorrect animations when killed by players. Fixed an issue that resulted in incorrect hit detection when using the up and atomizer weapon. Fixed an issue that resulted in incorrect animations to be played when standing up from seats. Yeah, I think that's happened to a few people. Fixed it when you get up from the TV, I think. Fixed an issue that resulted in incorrect animations when attempting to rappel from some helicopters. Fixed an issue that resulted in dropped player weapons showing incorrect customization to other players in the session. And then fixes with incorrect position synchronization when killing an enemy on a motorcycle. Fixed resulted in incorrect animation watching other player in a session leave the water via ramp. Yeah. Sort by price not working on several websites. So, I think we're getting to the more mundane ones. Yep. Fixed an issue with the Arena War website that prevented vehicle seat capacities from being shown. Fixed an issue that resulted in enemies falling through the world during ragdoll animations. Fixed issues that resulted in incorrect camera intersections while inside the Maze Bank Arena. And this falling through the world, I think that's happened to me a few times on Headhunter. When I was, to the VIP, they sometimes crash through the world and you can't get them. Fixed an issue that resulted in incorrect functionality of the shunt boost on some arena contender vehicles. So that means it might be harder to fly with your shunt boost. Some people discovered you could fly certain vehicles by using the shunt boost. You'd kind of shunt, to the right and to the right and to the right, but you'd just do it as you're facing up, so you'd kind of go into the sky, basically. I got a feeling they might have fixed that. Fixed an issue that resulted in incorrect vehicle mortar explosion audio on some arena contender vehicles. Fixed an issue that resulted in missing audio and visual effects for the nitro boost functionality on some arena vehicles. Fixed an issue that resulted in the in-game heads-up display not working after accepting an invite. And incorrect pricing to be displayed on the roll cage mod for the HVY Scarab. Resulted in heist planning board to appear blank. Player cameras becoming stuck. Fixed an issue that resulted in players being unable to exit after using a missile in Arena Wars. Fixed issues with the Epsilon robes outfit. Fixed help text issues that occurred after purchasing the RC Bandito. And fixed options in the pause menu when trying to use the Join Next mode from the Spectator box. Fixed issues with the visibility of some tire wall props in Arena Wars. Don't cross the line. Player functionality fixes. Resulted in capture modes ending correctly. Fixed an issue that resulted in a delay when requesting a replacement for a destroyed Arena War vehicle. Fixed an issue with a button conflict when attempting to join Arena War in the Japanese version of the game. Fixed an issue that resulted in players getting stuck after upgrading a vehicle in the Arena War workshop. RC Bandito to incorrectly appear in the Arena Workshop. Oh, okay. Well, that's weird. Fixed issue that resulted in the new item star icons not displaying in the Arena War Workshop. So lots of arena fixes. Fixed pricing issues with some colored headlight mods. Hopefully that means they won't revert on us when we change our rims. Fixed an issue that resulted in players being put into the incorrect Arena War mode during the tutorial. Fixed an issue that caused players to incorrectly have a vehicle health bar above their car. Weird. Fixed an issue that resulted in a delay with the interior loading when spawning into the arena. Parachute bags for India and Pakistan. Fixes. Fixed an issue that resulted in some country flag parachute bags incorrectly switching textures when removed after landing. Fixed an issue that resulted in players seeing other players' arena property tutorial cutscene. And fixed an issue that resulted in custom vehicle names to appear as null for spectating players during Arena Wars. and issues with eliminated clothing. Yeah, button conflict that occurred in Arena War. Biker business defend missions repeatedly launching for some players. My friend's crew list not populating with players correctly. Yeah, I think we're almost done here. We're most of the way down. But I wish they didn't mix them up like they do. Well, it'd be more DLC bunched together, I guess you could say. Yeah, fixed issues with the gun tower blips in the arena, because I want to just breeze by, but there's certain ones here and there that are really worth it to read. Fixed issue that resulted in some vehicles showing up under the wrong categories in the Pegasus menu. Fixed issues with nightclub business production time. Ooh, and a lot of people talked about that. And I've had my nightclub business here and there. Seemingly, certain ones would kind of be frozen, so hopefully they fix that. I would remove the technician, put him somewhere else, and put him back later, and that seemed to fix it. Fixed an issue that resulted in money props floating after performing the Make It Rain player action. Fixed an issue that resulted in visual effect problems when completing certain player actions. And fixes for resulted in players getting stuck after finishing a race. Fixed an issue that resulted in players being unable to navigate the Criminal Enterprise starter pack page. Fixed an issue that resulted in players seeing under the map during the loser screen of the Missile Silo series. Fixed issues that resulted in a delay in nightclub interior loading in. I've had that as well. Fixed screen filter issues that occurred when spectating Arena War content. Fixed an issue that resulted in the acceleration braking stat to be replaced with selected mod cost and total mod cost during race vehicle selection. Weird. Fixed issue with the leaderboard at the end of the Arena War content, and fixed issue with radar height indicators while operating a missile in Arena War content. All right, so general fixes. Nothing too interesting, just bug fixes by the most part. Yep. Fixed pricing issues with the jump vehicle, so mainly just UI fixes, interface fixes, and things like that. Minor fixes. Yep, PS4 fixed issues that result in players getting stuck after suspending by the PlayStation home button during Don't Cross the Line, which is more related to more Arena War fixes and things like that. Same crashes and being stuck fixes. Yep. Fixed crash that occurred when using the Arena War creator. And lots of crashes. Crash fixes. Yep, cause the props menu to break. Unable to connect to Rockstar Games Social Club, please try again later while in the creator. Fixed issues that resulted in players being unable to turn on the lock delete option. Place the finish line camera. Yeah, so lots of creator mode fixes. So hopefully if any of you guys were in there or in the new arena stuff and you're having a lot of problems, hopefully that's been fixed. All right, so I think that's all the main fixes. Don't see anything else that's too pressing. All right, the resulted in players facing the wrong way in UGC standard races. All right, that is all of them. But yeah, I did want to breeze through them. Like I said, some big ones in there that go ghosted. The new daily objectives money increase. The removal of a bunch of passive mode, I should say PvP modes to make that easier. Everybody having the same objective. Yep, double money for time trials. New vehicles. New actions. 6 new actions. Tons of new clothing. 400 items of clothing. Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. All right. Well, that is everything. All right, now we are all up to date. Let's head back in game. All right, the Diamond Casino and Resort. Look at the new signage, new height. Awesome. Looks so clean. Wow, it's amazing what those guys will do overnight. Just like that. Yeah, it looks really nice. Very rich. Very, very rich. Surprised I haven't got a phone call about it already. So that's another thing. They love giving you new phone calls. So I think if you're a new player nowadays, you probably get like 10 or 20 phone calls about all the things you're supposed to buy from all the different characters. Must be crazy. And we probably got some new ones now. All right, guys. Well, that's a big news video with lots and lots of new content and lots of patches to the old content and Arena War content. Some of that's pretty cool. Many of that stuff I actually, much of those items I actually did run into. Diamond Casino Resort. Tempted to go in, but we're going to save it for our first episode. So I'll be back very soon, guys, with our regular episode, which will be the casino. So we'll see if we can buy a place in here. Yeah. This is definitely different. I'm pretty sure that I'll get some valet parking if I go up closer. Oh, here we go. We're going in. What's going on? I'm from Weasel News. Oh, thanks. Oh, at least the valet gets the door for you. You know, it's important. You don't want to touch the door yourself,
Welcome
right?
to the Diamond. Feel
Hi.
free to come in and have a good time. And of course, members get access to all the facilities in the
Very
resort.
good,
And
Vincent.
Yeah.
Very good. You managed not to frighten them away this time. Wonderful. We are making progress. Right this way, sir. Welcome. Welcome to the Diamond Casino, Spa, and Resort. We are finally open for business. I'm Tom Connors, Executive Director of Guest Services. Unfortunately, as Vincent mentioned, we are a membership-only establishment as far as our facilities are concerned. Regulation. For now. Membership dues are very reasonable and purchasable at reception or on our website, if that's more your thing. Ah, champagne. I'll take those. Let me show you around.
Yeah, cheers.
Oh, the boss. Miss Baker, I'd like you to meet a prospective member. And this is Miss Agatha Baker, our general manager.
Thank you, Tom. Good to meet you. Enjoy your time with us. Tom, are you going to give him a little tour of the resort?
Of course, madam. Oh, and so far, no sign of the Texans.
I should hope not. But let's talk another time.
So, come with me, please. That is where I normally work. If you come see me, I will help you get the most out of our facilities, especially for all our VIP members.
All right.
Over here is our bar area, the Solitaire. That's our head bar woman, Josephine. Hey, Josephine.
Hey,
Tom,
Josephine.
hi there.
Bartender.
And
Gotta
this
get
is
to know
our
her.
casino floor. We have all the usual games, blackjack, roulette, three-card poker, slot machines, and inside track horse racing.
Perfect.
Now, if you're interested in the real VIP experience, you can purchase one of our exclusive penthouse condominiums. We're talking black card, premium grade, utterly unique luxury, and a remarkable home for you and your loved ones. And of course, on the floor bonuses and opportunities like free champagne. And that concludes our tour. If you're interested, all the details are up on the website. It really is a wonderful place to relax and entertain. I hope to see you again soon.
right.
You know where to find me.
Nice. Woohoo! New contact, Tom Connors. All right, everybody. Well, we got our quick tour around. Welcome
Come
to the
check
Diamond
out the
Casino
new
and
vehicle
Resort.
on the podium. You can win it with just a spin on the lucky wheel.
There it is, the Truffade Drax. Take care, everybody. I'll see you again soon for our first episode where we check out the rest. Wow. So awesome. Impressive. See you back here soon. Hey, you know the stats on this yet?
What's the point of winning if you don't spend
Looks
it?
nice.
The hottest fashions are available now at the casino store.